Thank you for tuning in to Tanaka TV, the best and future biggest fight channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to over 1K by the end of the year. I don't care what K we're at. We could be at 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K. I don't care what the K is, as long as we get there. And I can't do that without the help and support of you guys. So, please, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, we're going to get into what we just saw in the UFC. Right now, we'll talk about what we saw out of the main event between Volkanovski and Topuria. Now, Topuria won this fight, and I have a lot of different thoughts about this between these two gentlemen. Where does Volkanovski go now? Does he deserve to have an immediate rematch against Topuria? And we'll start there. Does Volkanovski deserve a rematch? And I'm going to say yes. I think with what he has accomplished in the UFC, in that division, I think he most certainly deserves an automatic rematch. Now, I think there could be an argument there because Volkanovski did not lose in a competitive fashion. He got smoked by Topuria. Like, it was a very decisive and strong victory for Topuria. Like, he knocked him out. And so I think there is something to be said when it comes to that performance. But if we're talking about Volkanovski as a champion, and does he deserve it based on his record, based on what he has accomplished, I would say yes. So if I were Dana, which I'm not, I would give the rematch. At the very least, I would have Volkanovski be in a big title contender fight to get him right back into it. So that would be, we're talking about either an automatic rematch or just give him one fight to get him back in there, and then he fights Topuria again. But now that Topuria has won, this division is wide open. Because I was looking at the record of Topuria and who he's beaten. It's actually crazy to see that he has not beaten a lot of, I'll say, top contenders. People that we tend to mention when it comes to the 145 contenders. This is Topuria's record. So he just beat Volkanovski. His last fight was against Josh Emmett. He beat Bryce Mitchell. He beat Herbert, Ryan Hall, Damon Jackson, and Youssef. That's it. Now he's undefeated. His record's looking pristine. It's looking clean. There's a goose egg in his loss column. But check out this featherweight list. You've got Max Holloway, hasn't fought him. Yair Rodriguez, hasn't fought him. Hasn't fought Brian Ortega. Has not fought Arnold Allen. He hasn't even fought Calvin Kattar. There's a whole bunch of people in this featherweight division that Topuria has to see. And we heard Max Holloway, he was talking his thing, at the press conference saying, "Oh, Topuria has not fought me." And so there's an obvious huge mist of people that could fight Ilia Topuria that he has to walk through. Now, do I think Topuria could mix it up and really make some noise in this division? I think he has every bit of potential. And you could talk about him being cringy or stale. I think people tend to mix those things in together with a person's fighting capability. And if you're looking at Topuria as a fighter, he is game. He is every bit of a game and championship level fighter. I just think that he's not proven yet. I think that he has a lot to go through. Like I said, he has not fought Max Holloway, the longtime king of that division. He still might have to get through Alexander Volkanovski again. He needs to fight Yair Rodriguez. Brian Ortega, if Brian Ortega could get things going, he can be right back in that title contention. Brian Ortega's sitting at like a number 4 right now. Arnold Allen, he's no slouch either. So this division has a lot of potential, a lot of people that Ilias needs to find a way to get around. And we're going to see what the UFC decides to do in this upcoming year. But for a person to say, I see Topuria being champion by the end of the year, that's a big statement. Now, what I would say is, I'll put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised if Ilias stays champion for a little bit. I think he's that game. I really do. And as far as Volkanovski goes, he might be a little bit over the hump at this point. You know, as far as his prime. I do think he has a lot left in his tank. I mean, Volkanovski's been on a tear for a while now. And he's cleared that division. But I think when it comes to Volkanovski being at his prime, I'll wait to say yes or no to that, because I would like to see what Volkanovski does to bounce back in this fight. I'm not going to cut him off yet. I'm not going to do that. He got a tough loss against a very young and hungry and skilled guy in Topuria. So let's see. Let's not cut off Volkanovski yet, people. Let's see how he bounces back. And so, hats off to Topuria. He fought a great fight. He's a very, very solid champ, and we're gonna see what happens. But this was a bomb card. It was really a bomb card. And thank you guys for tuning in to this video, to this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.